What's going on, YouTube? Is your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. You know what? I've been trying to duck this conversation for a little while. Keeps popping up on my TikTok. I've had a few people send me clips about this. I'm going to go ahead and attack this now, man, and get this out the way. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man. And I'm noticing my female audience is starting to grow, so please don't get offended when I say this, but I'm really starting to question women's intelligence when it comes to Western women, man, especially in the United States, man. And y'all gonna see what I mean when I play this clip for you. Well, it's actually two clips, but all together I think they're about 5-6 minutes long, so I'm gonna just let it play out because it pretty much speaks for itself. And then I'm going to say my words on it, man, and then we're going to go ahead and ride out. All right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the clips.
It's very frustrating for us on the team, for women everywhere, I'm sure, to be feeling like they aren't getting paid what they should be.
Equal pay! Equal pay! Ready? This message is for Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. One, you should be here right now with your squad. Two, your team about to go down in North Carolina. Let's go!
Again, you got to be careful. There's a shot, and there's a goal. First goal for the keeper. Nice spin move here by Lloyd. Lloyd! Another shot and another goal. And yet,
look for the players running off of him. It's a big ask, but
well, there's Trundle able to turn and get another goal. Trundle able to keep it with the left, and Trundle with his second goal. It's now 5-0.
Yeah, so far so good in this game.
So far so good. Another goal. Trundle. Burkhoff trying to move around. That's going to be a nice pass in a. Burkhoff takes that shot with the left
and swinging to make that perfect contact.
And that was.
I mean, it's a fast pace. You know, a lot of these guys have a lot of experience, a lot of goals as well.
Here's a turnover. Jarvis, there it is. Game over. 12-0 Rex.
The men's game is embarrassingly cynical. The crybabies dive and pretend to be injured. Women's football is way more hardcore.
The Australian women's national team, who were ranked number 5 in the world,
Outstanding, yeah.
lost 7-0 to a team of 15-year-old boys.
Awkward.
Women are better skilled.
Well, the women are better skilled against other women. But if the women played the men, they wouldn't be winning the way that they win.
He's in a tight corner here. What's he going to do? Oh, that's what he's going to do. That was incredible. Oh.
Men always say how women's soccer sucks. Then come to the field and try it with us.
Out there looking like Messi, bro.
Women will never beat men at football. Physiologically, they won't be able to. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not a sexist comment to say that.
No, and I
That's
accept
a reality.
that on strength and power and physicality, I accept that you're right. My point is that whether on skill, they could beat.
And, not sure if he was going to get on the end of that, Neymar Jr. Little flick there, nearly. Oh, it's gone in! Brilliant! What a move!
Guarda que ahí se escapa el número 7, si la hace bien. Sí, puede ser, le pegó.
Brazil literally playing in crutches.
He's going to try and go on his own all the way. Oh, he has!
I'm going to be challenging one of the best women's goalkeepers in the country. She plays for Manchester City and England.
I don't think anybody can argue that there's gender inequities in this world, that there's a pay gap, that there's pay discrepancy.
Matilda's Soccer World Cup win against Brazil. Now, if they make it to the final, the girls will get $5,500 each. The blokes will get $69,000 each. How can anyone justify this, Ita?
They can't.
No.
I mean, the gender... I beg your pardon?
I can justify it.
How?
How many of you guys on the panel know who our Australian Matildas are playing in the quarterfinals?
Don't.
No, because you don't care about it. Now, if you cared about it...
I do if they win.
No, but that's the thing.
They beat Brazil.
Do you know what? All of you can go and watch W League games in the women's competition here, but you don't. Now, when you start to go and watch these women play the wonderful football they do, then they'll earn more money.
We've got quite a large pay dispute happening with our Australian women's soccer team at the moment. Is it frustrating for you as someone who's so prominent in your sport? And we heard you say on the Ellen show the other day you are the richest fighter in UFC, that sort of thing is still going on?
I think that how much you get paid should have something to do with how much money you bring in. I'm the highest paid fighter not because Dina and Lorenzo wanted to do something nice for the ladies. They do it because I bring in the highest numbers. They do it because I make them the most money. And I think that the money that they make should be proportionate to the money that they bring in.
When your paycheck is dependent on people coming and wanting to buy your service, but they're forced to get it, but they want to buy your service, then it depends on the audience.
The U.S. women's soccer team is taking charge in a major fight off the field, suing for fair pay.
28 members of the U.S. women's national soccer team filing a gender discrimination lawsuit against the U.S. Soccer Federation.
We know in our hearts, and we know with the facts that we have that we're on the right side of this.
The case was dismissed, and now the men who earned the majority, 97% of the revenue, they have to now split it equally with the women's team who only are earning 2.5% of what the men are making. And this, they want you to believe, is equal pay.
If the women generate more revenue, they should get paid more than the men. Don't strive for getting the same, strive for getting what you're worth. And if you're worth more, then get more.
The men's team makes more money. If they make more money, then they should get more money.
Why does
the women's team the men's team makes more money because because people are more interested in it.
Why are people more interested in the men's sports? Because it's been historically...
it's more interesting to watch.
I don't think anybody can argue that there's gender inequities in this world, that there's a pay gap, that there's pay discrepancies.
Women's soccer in America and in other Western countries like Australia, we see there's a lot of support in these countries.
Where soccer's biggest, like in South America and in Africa, like people aren't really paying attention to women's soccer at all. There's going to take like huge cultural shifts in all those countries before we even get to that.
This is what I mean when I say I'm really starting to question women's intelligence, man. Because, you know, the WNBA had the same argument as well. And one of the WNBA players, I can't remember who it was, but I remember to this day, her argument was the fact that women give birth. The fact that women give birth as a reason why they should get equal pay to men. Even though the WNBA falls in a red every season, and in order for them to break even, they have to borrow money from the NBA. I believe I forgot how much it is. I want to say 10 million, but I'm not sure if I'm correct about that, but it's up there. Like, the WNBA isn't making any profit. So it's one of the reasons why the WNBA players don't make what NBA players make. Nor will they ever, because nobody's watching the WNBA like that. I don't recall ever hearing a woman say, I watched the WNBA. Even on one of those clips where you saw the guy where the women were over here, oh, I don't know how they can justify that. And then when the guy said, oh, I can, and then, oh, I beg your pardon? The fuck you mean you beg my pardon? Yeah, that's an emotional response. And he came with some very simple logic. The men make more money, therefore they're going to get paid more. And I didn't even know that stat. Men's soccer players are bringing in 97.5% of the revenue overall in soccer. Women are only bringing in 2.5, but y'all want to make the same amount as the men do. And see, this goes all the way back to the 60s, man, when you brought women into the workforce. In order for that to work, you're going to have to slash all of the men's salaries and pass that money over to the women. That's the only way that's going to work. And men aren't going to be too happy about that because men are bringing in most of the revenue for soccer overall. And women want to sit over here and try to pass that off to you and tell you that that's equal pay. That don't make any sense, does it? And now y'all understand why I'm starting to question women's intelligence in the West. And this is just one topic that makes them look stupid when they argue about it. Even Ronda Rousey, and she had a legitimate argument because at the height of Ronda Rousey's career in UFC, she was bringing in the most money. So it made sense for her to make the kind of money that she was making. That's why women was getting behind her so much. But the reason why was because she brought in the numbers in order to make the kind of money that she was making. It's that simple. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. To the next video, y'all. Deuces.